Scary how fast someone can mean so much to you. Scary how fast you can mean nothing to someone. Scary how fast I switched my car insurance to Geico. I remember the selling their kid on eBay story. Who sells their kid on eBay? That's nuts. That's a child. A living being that you made. That shit goes on Etsy. How chicks put on lipstick. I can't stop seeing the beaks as mouths, so all of them are just. I thought these were grapes. Why would grapes need to put on lipstick? To feel beautiful. Too vague, writes my English teacher on my essay. Kind of like the instructions you gave us, you piece of shit. It's 2013, why can't I delete friends in real life? Okay, so it turns out what I was thinking of is called murder. What if Gordon Ramsay voiced a GPS? Great job, you missed the exit, you fucking disgrace. Toast annoys me so much, cuss like it's bread that's been toasted, so we call it toast. But if you fry a potato, it's not called a fry. Fries. Do you ever look back at your mistakes? I don't get why we need driver's training. Driving is just like Mario Kart except slower, and you can't throw blue shells at people. Please never drive. I regret creating you. Then get rid of me, pussy. I don't know if this is funnier with or without the context of this being a comment on a Romeo and Juliet fanfic. A fucking what? The FNLGBT stands for Fortnite. Fortnite isn't valid. Nice gamophobia LMAO. There's an FNLGBT. Yeah, it stands for Fortnite. When will Ted himself finally show up to the talk? The final boss. You guys know TED Talks stands for Technology, Entertainment and Design Talks, right? I will not let Ted hide behind these lies any longer. I just came upstairs and he had a fucking knife. Oh no. Lem, see what you have, doggo. Bark bark. Oh no. Running off camera towards dog. No. Hey guys, did I mention I live on a fucking weird island and sometimes land crabs with 8-inch claws try to get into my house? Cute puppy, what breed is he? Sideways. Shipping is disgusting, you should all be ashamed of yourselves. It's a good day to remember that I had a Triceratops plushie for the majority of my childhood named Honey, and my parents did nothing. 18th century villager. I wish there were an easier way to ward vampires away from my happy homestead. Garlic farmer about to make some serious ass bank. Oh, you haven't heard. Right now a baby is being born. Right now someone just clogged a public toilet and is running out of the bathroom as fast as they can. Life goes on. Hopefully this is not the same person. Fuck a double text, I'll quad text, you think I care, buzz buzz, it's me again, ho. I'm in no position to have high standards, but it doesn't stop me. Nothing is more satisfying than someone walking right past your hiding spot in hide and seek. How old are you? That killjoy living up to the URL I see. You're too young to be in love. Let me just remind you that when Romeo and Juliet met, Romeo was 16 and Juliet was 13. Bro, 6 people died and it lasted 3 days. Getting annoyed after illegally downloading music when it turns out to be bad quality. This isn't what I didn't pay for. Is adult-oriented content allowed on Tumblr? Sure, we have no problem with that kind of stuff. Go nuts. Show nuts. Whatever. What the fuck is wrong with this website? Absolutely nothing. DVD video. Hello Kitty eats her V. Hello Kitty is changing it up, I see. Courtroom. Judge, does the defendant have any special requests? Me. Death penalty. Judge, you're only charged with shoplifting. You only have to do a bit of community service. Me. Leaning forward so my lips touch the mic. Please murder me. Just remember that the reason you're born is because your parents are straight. My parents were both bisexual. Try again. I was raised by rocks with googly eyes stuck on them. How to draw hand. Place hand on paper and outline with a pen. Okay, now what? Me. Feels good all day. Clock hits 10:30 PM. Me. Life is hell and I was born to suffer. Me rollerblading into my therapist's office this week with sunglasses and a pina colada. Maurice, you're not gonna fucking believe this. Me. Takes a long swig from a flask I was carrying in my purse. Barkeep. Ma'am, no outside drinks are permitted. Me. Horsley. This is flour. Voldemort and Dumbledore chilling on set. Why does Voldy have a nose? Do you actually think that Ralph Fiennes cut off his nose for the part? I expected a little more dedication, Saul. Put down that cig and let me buy you Froyo. I thought this was a shit post, but it's an actual ad. Whatever you say, off-brand Zac Efron. What are the negative effects of pulling your dick out in space? Your dick would explode because of the lack of pressure in space. The blood in our dick would push out with a ton of force. Yeah, not fun. The ultimate nut. I couldn't find this little girl's parents, so I trapped her with dinosaurs so she wouldn't run off while I find them. Chaotic good. Face remover, finally. Do you think that mosquitoes dare their friends to bite somebody with bug spray on? No, because mosquitoes don't have a mind to be able to communicate in such complex ways. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were the world's top mosquito expert, excuse me. Do you know what literally drives me up the fucking wall? Today I heard two kids talking about buying fake IDs after school, and so I started eavesdropping cause you know that's big kid stuff, and then one was like, yeah, but is all this really worth it? Like, I'm pretty sure the fake IDs cost more than the fish we are gonna buy. To buy fish at Petco you have to be 18 or older. They were going to get fakes to buy fish. This is a weed smoker's lungs after he died from marijuana. Don't smoke weed, please. Reblog to save a life. That's an orange. Please don't be disrespectful. That's a weed smoker's lungs after he died from weed smoking. I enjoy video games because they let me live out my wildest fantasies, like being assigned a task and then completing that task. Guess who got some apple flavored shampoo? Wait, no, I meant scented. Don't worry, it tastes like apples too. I just threw up. Friend, wanna hang out tomorrow? Me, I actually performed an activity yesterday. Please wait the 3-day recovery period to submit another inquiry. Come hither, fool. The fool jingled miserably across the floor. This has got to be the funniest sentence I've seen all day. I'm gonna cry. Seth Everman made weekly YouTube videos where he held a cup full of ice chunks and answered questions. He would shake the cup instead of answering whenever there was a dumb question. The most recent video was 10 minutes long and it was just him shaking the cup the whole time. The first time I saw this I didn't read the URL and I just accepted it. One time I dreamt. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Drive safe. Nothing is awkward or cheesy if you don't give a fuck. I'm on this earth to have a good time, not to be seen as cool. My mentality switched to this halfway through high school and life went from being bad to being fucking awesome really quickly. I just figured out the perfect murder. Kill someone and bury them in their own garden. That way if the police find them they'll think it was a suicide. Welp, looks like the victim committed suicide and promptly buried themselves in their garden. How considerate of them. If you dissociate hard enough you can eavesdrop on conversations you're a part of. I don't remember making this post. You made the claim and then you proved it. I see no difference, do you? I think the top one is a cat and the bottom one is a pig. Good to see the situation well monitored. Security. Can someone just explain French to me? It's Spanish but you speak it in cursive. You have 11 letters. You pronounce 4 of them. Learn to speak Spanish. Now learn to speak Italian. Now subtract the Spanish from Italian. You are left with French, Latin, but then make it fashion. Cover the second half of the word. Squint and pronounce only the vowels you think you see. Gargling but with air. I want a movie about a little girl aged like 11 to 12 going through the struggles of prepubescent girl life, with her entire inner monologue is narrated by Samuel L. Jackson. Shot of disgruntled adorable little girl. SLJ. I knew that Sissy was a backstabbing motherfucker, and if anyone was going to ruin my chances of being Miss Sugar Drop Queen, it was that asshole. I didn't know I needed this in my life until now. This is never not funny. I have a bath bomb from Lush but no tub, so I guess I'll just have to eat it. Kill yourself. Kill me yourself, you fucking pussy. Crunch. Being a pessimist is great. I'm always either right or pleasantly surprised. That's a very optimistic way of looking at pessimism. Money can't buy happiness is such a baby boomer concept. Like, I don't want excessive wealth to buy a golf-plated toilet seat, Karen. I just wish I wasn't crying because I can't afford both spaghetti and rent after working 40 hours a week. Hello 911. I'd like to report a murder in the. Haha wow you're a little snitch. Hold on a second. Hey Dave. Check out this fucking snitch on line 3. Help I'm broke I spent all my money on coffee. JK I have $5 more just enough for another coffee. Help I'm broke I spent all my money on coffee. They should make a season 4 of The Simpsons. I have good news for you. What is it? Domino's Pizzas has discounts on Tuesdays. Yummy. If you don't manage to have children in your lifetime, you are ending a bloodline which lasted unbroken for 3.8 billion years. Do we panic now? Nothing wrong with being a dumbass and owning a small cottage. Don't let anybody tell you that picking wildflowers and having a small stream run through your property isn't a career. Super Wieners. You'd make this face too if your name was Super Wieners. BDSM. My type of public transportation. Why were you late in today? Oh I got tied up on the subway. Family Christmas picture photo bomb. Those assholes ruined this dog's selfie. I hate when old people say tattoos are a waste of money like Deborah you have an entire cabinet dedicated to expensive plates nobody is allowed to use. Hurry up, what do you think I'm paying you for? You don't pay me, we don't even exist. We are just a clever visual metaphor used to personify the abstract concept of thought. One more crack like that and you're out of here. No please, I have 3 kids. This is seriously my favorite episode. Massive crack in Antarctica ice shelf spanning 11 miles. That damn squirrel. I hate that I don't even have to think to get this reference I just automatically know. My mind is like an internet browser. 17 tabs are open. 4 of them are frozen and I don't know where the music is coming from. Do you think Magneto gets tan lines from his helmet? It looks like he tanned a dick into his face. Sometimes I walk past a graveyard and I think I could dress up like a ghost and haunt the shit out of that cemetery for like weeks before anybody noticed and stopped me. And then I realized that I was headed down a road that leads to Scooby-Doo villainy. When someone you hate is getting dragged but people start crossing the line and being awful and you're forced to defend them. Now you've done it. You've made me turn my chair. Your future self is sick of you now. I'm sick of me now. School doesn't even test your intelligence. It tests your memory. It tests my patience. It tests my ability to hold my pee. It tests my ability to keep calm and not slap a bitch. If you could go anywhere in the world right now, would it be to a where or to a who? I was not prepared for this question.
Cowbelly, let's go baby.
Demonetization is dropping your eating to stop a migration of top innovation and content creation in an opposite way. I saw your new status and got inspiration to drop a new cape. On top of your face is a mock and the face of the clock is still raised. The mob is impatient, monster is late, cannot just escape. News drop like a cave. YouTube Ukraine, you thought you would make it. Asked all the creators who want to get paid for their awesome creation. So take the advice of God and make it. All I got to say is Cowbelly TV gets more traffic than a metropolis. Yes bitch, that's me. And I'm still looking for where my profit is.